Hey everybody, and welcome to Dpad Experience Presents Marvel Champions. Dpad Experience is a weekly video game podcast published on all podcast platforms. But today we are doing a 5-minute review of Peter Parker, aka Spider-Man. I don't know why I'm necessarily doing this because everybody has him. You have to have the core set, so you have him. So everyone's probably played him anyway, but I don't know. Whatever, we're doing it. So we have 5 minutes. I'm going to go through the cards specifically in Peter's deck. I will, his hero kit. Then I will, you can play him any aspect that you want. So he's very versatile in that way. But I will give my opinions on him if I play him a lot, if I like him, because you don't really have the choice to buy him because you got him already. So, all right, we are on the clock. So Peter Parker has a 3 recovery. And since you start on Alter Ego, you generate a mental resource. So it's a really great way to start the game because you get a free resource generator. And Spider-Man, 1 thwart, 2 attack, 3 defense. Decent line right there. All right. This is really good. When the villain initiates an attack against you, draw a card. I can't tell you how many times I forget to do this. So I realize the power of drawing cards. So this is fantastic. All right. One of his best cards, Aunt May. Exhaust her in Alter Ego and heal 4 damage. That means you don't have to worry about recovering because in 1 turn she will heal you for 8. It's 8 on the first flip, and then since you'll be in Alter Ego, it's 4 on the first flip, 4 on the second to flip back. So crazy strong. Surprisingly, probably the best ally in this game. All right, she is a 2-cost ally, Black Cat. Right. After you play her, discard the top 2 cards of your deck. Add each card with a printed mental resource this way to your hand. Sure, that's great. However, she does 1 attack with no consequential damage. She can attack forever. If somehow you can get some attachments on her, she will never leave play. This is one of the best cards in this entire game, not just for Peter Parker. Spider Tracker is mid. All right, it's 1-cost upgrade, and it's got a great ability, right? You attach it to a minion, and when the minion is defeated, you remove 3 threat from a scheme. Great, but you need a minion, so it's very situational. This is not situational, however. Backflip, 0-cost event. When you would take any amount of damage from an attack, prevent all of that damage. 0 cost, prevent all damage. You don't need to flip. You draw a card. So, amazing card. This card is great too. I learned how to use this later in the game, as in more recently. So Enhanced Spider Sense is a 1-cost event. When a Treachery card is revealed from the encounter deck, cancel its when revealed effects. This is so powerful, especially with some of the newer Treacheries that are coming out that are just dirty and just mess you up really bad. Spider-Man can just cancel it out. And it doesn't even gain surge or anything. It just stops a whole mess of bad things from happening to you. We have Web Shooter, right? Comes in the game with 3 web counters. You exhaust it and generate a 1 wild resource. That's great. It sucks that it only has 3 uses, but you're paying 1 for technically then 2 free resources after that because you got to pay the first one up front. So really good. I have a love-hate relationship with Webbed Up. I love it because it is phenomenal. It is essentially a 2-stun card, right? You attach it to the enemy first, so you attach it to the enemy. When the enemy would attack, you discard this, and then you stun the enemy. So it prevents 2 attacks, which is phenomenal, and it costs 4. It's so expensive, but it's so powerful. So the cost definitely matches what it does, but it's hard to play. It is very hard to play because he has a 5 hand size, meaning that when you draw it, you basically have to give up your whole deck to play it unless you have something else kitted out to help you. And what in my opinion is the highlight of his kit is the swinging web kick. Nothing splashy here. Deal 8 damage to an enemy. Just super strong, super powerful. Most enemies that'll knock out half of their health. So that's that. I love Spider-Man. He's one of the few characters that have gotten way better as the game has progressed. I love playing him in Protection. You don't really have a choice to pick him up, but I would recommend rechecking him out. After you've played this game for a while, if you haven't played him in a while, make a deck with him on some of the newer cards. I think if you haven't played him in a bit, I think you'd be surprised to see how well he has grown throughout the course of this game. I think he's high tier, maybe not top S tier, but he's up there. He's really good, really powerful, sort of versatile, but it really depends on how you, what aspect you pick and how you make him there. But he has the potential to be a very, very strong character.